everyone. I think the building work is quite enough. I can chat with you without the microphone, although it's just sitting beside me. Just like to start today's vlog. I've only been up since 6:30, so what's about an hour and a half? So that, or did I go up about 6? About 6 actually, so that's 2 hours. Not feeling as good as I'd like for that time frame, but no hurry today. It is so much cooler than it was yesterday. I think we're down about 15 degrees, or it was when I got up this morning. So much cooler. It was weird opening the door and actually getting cool air rather than the hot air that we had yesterday. Kev's headed off to work for the day. I've just been sitting watching some YouTube and I'm trying to find a dress. I've got like a more casual dress. I've got a couple of dressy dresses. Everything's just gone too big on me. And like, I don't know how people manage to keep wearing things that are too big. Obviously just different body shapes and things, but I just find like the shoulders either fall off or they're too gapey at the boob area. They're just not working. So I've had to retire quite a few of my dresses, particularly the more casual ones that I would wear. So I'm just trying to think if I've got any now. Not really. Not like just a dress to wear at home. I've got one I've kept that is too big, but I'm still wearing it around the house. Anyway, they seem to be getting a bit noisy at the moment. I'm just going to get another cup of tea and see how I'm feeling in another half an hour or an hour or so. Would like to take the dogs, well obviously I'm going to take the dogs out somewhere, so I hope it's not too noisy. I had planned to walk over into the village today to the post office, which doesn't open till 9 anyway, so no great hurry. Hopefully we'll get to that. If not, I'll duck by tomorrow, and when after I've taken them to the dog groomers, and I can pick up the parcel then. But I thought, well, it'd be good to walk over there. It's a little bit of a longer walk and just a change of scenery. But as I said, it's not going hot, so there's no race. We can do that whenever, and then just a little bit of work around the house. Most of my weekly home dressing does revolve around the bedroom and bathroom area, which is the zone for this week. So there's no stress if I don't get to it today. I can get to it later on in the week. The only real thing I guess to do is to dust the surfaces, which I might actually do while I wait for the kettle to boil. Okay, then that's done, ready for the vacuuming or Dobby. I've got myself dressed. I'm gonna take the doggies for a walk, and I think we will walk to the village and I can pick up my mail, and that's done. And I don't think it's too long. We didn't walk, well, we came back a long way last time, so I think we'll just walk there, walk back. Go slow, it doesn't matter. I've got a bit of a headache, but I'm hoping it might go with a bit of movement. And it's quite chilly. So I've got long pants on today and a t-shirt. I possibly could use a jacket, but I think I'll be right once I warm up. That should be fine. I was going to take this phone, but I've got to put not this phone, I was going to take the special little Osmo camera. Okay, Dobby's coming out now, so very good timing to be going. I can't even get my microphone in case I want to talk to you, but I think we'll be okay. I think we'll manage without it. It's actually quite, well, it's cool, the breeze is cool, but the sun's warm. Overall cold. Pull me across, hey. Walk nicely. I appreciate whoever put those little things down. Should be a little bridge there, shouldn't they? Well, the flowers are gone from here now. Like only 2 weeks ago. A few. Not many left. Where there might be a the physio right there. Good to know. If I need one. 20 minutes there and maybe about 15 minutes coming back. Again, that's with the dogs. So I reckon if you didn't have the dogs, it'd be a 10 to 15 minute walk depending on where you're going to in the village. So obviously we're just coming to the post office at one end, the closest end, which is good. For today anyway. So I still need to do those windows. I can't believe how dirty they got just from the dogs shaking on them. I mean, they are due for a groom. They're getting groomed tomorrow, getting washed. I didn't realise they were quite that dirty, but I guess the last time they were in the ocean, or that, yeah, they would have had salt on them. Yeah, okay, that makes sense now, because they were in the ocean and then I hosed them off, so they would have shaken off salty water. So yeah, I'm going to try and give that just a little spot clean where it needs it today. And I've got my pumpkin out, because I do dogs dinners as well. Got some pumpkin for them, and maybe some sweet potato. Let's see, right now I'm going to sit down, drink some water, have a little rest. I've still got the headache. It was nice to get out though, get moving, it always is. And we didn't have the doggies. Don't think it would happen. And now they haven't got a yard, because it used to happen so much. So they're living the good life with the walks, even when I feel young. But yeah, that wasn't too bad. It'd be nice if I could shift this headache though. I think COVID might have enjoyed his walk. So I've got a handle. It's going to go on the door here, and then I can, rather than drape that over the door, I can put it on the handle. That's it. We use that like a hand towel, I guess, in the laundry. And then my drying towels are on the hook in there. So that'll be good, just because it just doesn't sit the best and the door doesn't close the best because of it. But, I mean, it's worked fine, but we'll just get a handle on it. That was a funny pun. Was that a pun? I don't even know. I can't talk today. Oh, I was going to tell you something else as well, but I don't know what. The lady at the post office is very grumpy, I can tell you that. She was in a bad mood last time I was in there. Yeah, so Kevin will be doing that for me at some stage, probably on the weekend. He might do it after work one day. Oh, I was going to tell you something else. I don't know what now. No, it escapes me. Yep. Look at my... I've tried to tidy the table a bit. The books are still there to remind me, and that's a little infuser for my van, but I need to get some more refill stuff for it, so it's just sitting there. That looks fine. That's something for my car Kevin bought to replace. It's like a rechargey thing. I don't even know. If you want to know, let me know. I know Kevin's impressed with it. He says it's better than whatever else we're using. So what am I doing? Getting out chia pudding. Got the leftover pad thai, or another serve of pad thai from the other night to have for dinner, so that's good. And I have got in here some of my favourite gyozas, which I'll be having for lunch. So meals are all sorted for the day. I did my roast vegetables yesterday. I can't remember if I filmed that, but I did another batch of them. This is what I think I've showed you before. I just have carrot, red capsicum or bell pepper, cauliflower and red onion in there, and I just cook it in an air fryer, make it nice. And I just eat that, like I munch that when because you know, you come to the fridge, sometimes you look in the fridge and you go, what do you want? That's what I grab. I grab my vegetable. That's so weird. Very random, I'm sure, but I love it. And obviously I'll get through all those vegetables in a couple of days. So that's another good way to get some vegetables in. Especially like tonight, not many vegetables. There are some vegetables in tonight's dinner, but not a lot. Oh, you're runny. I don't know. I put the right amount of chia pudding in. I mean, I didn't mix it through. I don't know. It's just a different. Okay, I had to use frozen mango rather than strawberries yesterday, so that's why. Yeah, and that would have been a bit watery. I'm sure it'll be fun when I mix it all together. I'm not going to have it yet though, because that's too cold for me. But I will get a cup of tea while I'm up before I sit down. Unfortunately, my headache has not gone anywhere. In fact, it's actually gotten an awful lot worse. So I've taken some Panadine now, and I'm going to have my breakfast. I hope that helps. But I've been up. What have I done? I was going to cut up the pumpkin for the dogs, but I thought it's a lot hard to cut up the pumpkin, and I knew I had lots of sweet potatoes. I actually haven't used them in anything for a bit, so I thought I'll give the dogs some sweet potatoes for this batch of their grains. So I cut up 3, and 2 are actually going yucky, so the ends were going yuck. So that was good, that used them up, and I've still got like 3 or 4 sweet potatoes anyway. So their dinner's cooking. I did do the dusting earlier. So the only other main job is this glass and perhaps switch out the bath towels, but I'll see about that. And make the bed. There's just a few things I could do today, or I can do, I took the duster away, I need it in the bedroom. I went and put it back in the cleaning cupboard. Sometimes we're just too efficient. I did think today to lift up the chairs so Dobby can clean under the kitchen table. Not that we've eaten there at all. We haven't really used it very much, but I didn't expect to use it an awful lot. I think we'll use it more in the winter, and I think I will use it a bit at times, and we'll use it for when people are over, when it's too cold to sit outside, because I think that's going to be a common occurrence in the winter. Anyway, it's good to have. I'm happy with it. I think it looks nice there. It just kind of finishes the room off, I think, and I'm loving that picture there, which I did tell you the other week. Oh boy, this is a bad headache. It's gotten worse than earlier, so I'm very glad I got the doggies out when I did. It's gotten worse. Hopefully some food might help. Let's try that, and next time I get up I'm going to try and do, if I'm up to it, try and do that glass. I don't think it'll take too long. I've got the window, I've got the Fibromyalgia sitting there on the bench, so it's ready to go. I do a lot of little things like that, like leave things there to remind me, and just to make life just one step's done already. And yeah, then I'll go and have a nice bath, I think, after that, and read some of my book, which I have just not getting through my books at the moment. Even last night I was on my phone, on Facebook and Instagram. I'm certainly doing it more with my phone there beside my bed in our old house. It was never there. It was downstairs. I would leave it downstairs. So if Kevin hadn't already, actually I might even move it anyway, but I like seeing the time during the night, so I can't move both my watch and the phone because then I won't have the time. So I don't really mind. It's just how I spend some relaxing time, but I don't want to start doing a lot of it because it's just, even though my feeds are very, positive and happy places to hang out, I don't really want to spend too much time doing that sort of stuff. But anyway. Let me eat some breakfast and see if that helps my headache, because actually it's moving around the back of my head as well now. Great. Laying there, I also do the handrail as well. Sorry about the noise. It looks a lot better. Not perfect by any means, but a lot better than all the spots. That's not the secret to cleaning out there. I didn't do it properly. And yeah, I might actually try and do it out there this weekend, because that's on the roster when we're in Singapore, and it really does need done monthly, I think. So we'll try and get to that this weekend. I'm hoping it doesn't get too bad, so we can keep on top of it and it's not such a bad job. And then maybe some spot cleaning will be a bit easier. But I don't know how dirty your puppies were. How salty, I guess, more than dirty. I'm just putting a few things away. I've put the chairs down. Some cloth from cleaning the windows. I've learnt to use a dark cloth for cleaning the windows. Actually, I might do these towels after. I'll just put them down there for now. Might come and throw them in the washing later on. Yeah. Clean my bath, my Kindle, and wash my hair. That'd be nice. Headache's starting to go away, so that's good. Go. It's 2:45. I'm just having my lunch now. So just cooked the first batch of the gyozas. I'll probably have the two because I'm a bit hungry. So I've just been working on my puzzle while they were finishing. Now I'm going to go sit and reply to some comments while I eat my lunch. And then I've only got maybe 10 pieces of the puzzle to put away. So I'm almost finished with that one. And then I don't think I'm going to start another one until I get Singapore sorted all out. I have started, I booked one tour and we're going to do a vegan/vegetarian food tour that we're going to do, so that obviously I can partake in the foods, and it's towards the end of our trip, so Kevin will have probably had all the meat that he wants to eat before then. He's not he'll eat a bit of meat when we're out and about, but at home. He just has what I cook him. So somebody over there will he'll have had a bit of meat anyway, more than normal. All right, I'm going to get them out of the Instant Pot and enjoy those. I'm just getting a video ready to go up tomorrow morning. I was just going to put it up and I thought I'll wait till tomorrow morning because I am almost up to date. I'm actually about to start work on the very last video, which will be Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Can you believe it? It's taken a long time post our trip last year to catch up, but I'm there, which is good because obviously we'll have Singapore coming up soon. There's a good chance I'll be able to keep up to date in Singapore because I will probably prioritise the vlogs. Like on the last trip, I was prioritising some reading time and things like that because I knew I couldn't keep up. So there wasn't much point trying, whereas this I will try and keep up, but I'll also be doing my journey album, so we'll have to also write up my diary for the day too. So that's priority. Then will come the videos, but hopefully I should be able to get things done. We'll see. I'll certainly have a bit of time when Kevin's got his work events on, though I kind of thinking I'm going to hang out by the pool and enjoy that where we're staying, because I haven't heard otherwise, so I believe we're staying at that, what's it called, Marina Bay Sands, which is just will be a once in a lifetime experience, because when I saw the price of it I thought, oh, there is no way I would ever be paying that price for a hotel room, but obviously we don't have to pay, so it will be very special. If we're not staying there, it's fine as well, because, you know, whatever. But yeah, it's crazy expensive. I can't believe they've got 3 towers. Like, there's a demand, and at that price, wow. There are a lot of very wealthy people in the world, isn't there? Which is crazy, considering most people aren't wealthy, and many people just struggle. So I don't know where people get their money. But anyway, I've got a minute to go, and then I'll get up and get the rest of those gyozas, which were very nice. I very enjoy them, and I'll be having lots of those things in Singapore, I'm sure. Oh, I was meant to say, I've still got my headache. It's not as bad as it was, but it's still hanging around. So I'm still not feeling great. That's okay. I'm really happy with what I got done today, actually. The windows still look bad, but they're better. So, I think it was Ada, one of you guys, who said to me, I just need to learn to have the windows be the best they can be. I'm still working out the fine-tuning of things, as I said before, but it's still better. It's still better. Better is always good, isn't it? Oh, dear. Oh, it's weird because it's not fibro taking me out today, it's this headache. But anyway, and I'm a little bit achy. Not bad. I've had such a good weekend. I had a good weekend. So just go with the winds and take what I can. Yeah, so not that long. I'll finish off this. Do some stuff. I need to tidy up a bit beside me. Got a bit of stuff going on there. Some stuff that's washing. I've printed out my books and stuff that I've read and movies and stuff that we've watched. I need to cut them out and stick them into my bullet journal. I should do that every month, and I have to do January and February. And yeah, I'm going to tidy up this stuff. I don't know if I'm going to do that today or not, though. Possibly not. See. So yeah, my head's sore. And it won't be too much longer. And then before I know it, I'll have to take the dogs out, and then Kevin will be home, and the day's finished. It's like, I don't know. The days just go by so fast. I know it's a lot because I'm walking, doing that sort of a walk every day. And today it's because I got up late too, so it didn't help. I didn't get up to like 6 rather than 3 or 4. I mean, it's usually 4 or 5 is more often the norm. So 6 is a bit late for me to be getting up. Well, so it's a bit late for me getting up anyway. But that's okay. All right. It's been a good day. I've had a nice, besides feeling like I just want to chop my head off, I've actually had a very nice day. I enjoyed my bath. I potted and got things done. I've got everything done that I needed to get done, I think. I just need to do a bit more Singapore planning, but that'll come this week, I guess. I've done my menu plan. I did that actually in the bath because I needed to reboot my Kindle, so I did that while my Kindle was rebooting. So I only needed to plan like 2 dinners or something this week because that's all I needed to plan. So I need to make sure I've got a little grocery list tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to have a lot to get tomorrow, so I'm not sure I'm going to write it out or not, or I'll probably just make sure it's in my phone for now, and then I'll see. I can always quickly write that out tomorrow morning. But so I've got to take the doggies to the vets in the morning, not the vets. I've got to take the doggies to the groomers in the morning. And they've actually moved, which is really quite good because they're going to be a lot closer, about 5 minutes closer than they were. But before where she was, I had to go through like 2 or 3 different school zones, and I had a 9 o'clock appointment for the dogs. So I'd have to go through it to get there and then through it to get back. And I was just predicting it to be an absolute nightmare. So I'm glad I don't have to go through all that. Where they are now, I don't have to deal with, I don't have to deal with any school zones. I don't think so, as far as I know. So that's good. So I thought it was going to be, yeah, it would have been quite chaotic, I believe. Probably half the reason she's moved, I would say. But anyway, hopefully the new place is good for the dogs too, because that was perfect where they were last time, so I'm not sure how it will go this time. We'll see. She did say when she had the smaller place, because this is a bigger place, when she had the smaller place, she just said, well, just be these 2 animal dogs in there. So let's fingers crossed that is still the same. I haven't seen any notification that she's got other people there working there at the moment. I know she's trying to bring in some other therapies and stuff for the dogs. And they've got like a treadmill, a walking treadmill or a walk. Yeah, I think it's just a little treadmill. I can't remember the treadmill or one of the bath treadmills. I can't remember now. I did see it on her little tour of the place, but yeah. But she's got facilities for like 3 or 4 dogs to get groomed. But oh dear. Because these 2. Could be a handful. Anyway, enough for everything. I need these Geozers before they go cold. Oh, that puzzle is all finished. Unfortunately, I am missing a piece. I don't know what happened to that one. I did drop a few, but I thought I'd pick them all up, but obviously not. That was a nice one. A lot of different sort of fancy looking mushrooms. That one took a lot of time though. That was fiddlier and harder than others, but I kept making progress, so it was okay. I did enjoy it still. I'm gonna stay out there today. So I think I'll take the doggies on their walk now, and then I'll go back to trying to apply the comments. It's my headache was bad, so there was no point. I just couldn't concentrate on replying to comments. So I'll take you boys out now, hey? For your second walk of the day, hey? These must flower for so long. These sea orchids, I think they are. Been flowering on and off for a long time. That's Chatty. Better clip the other. Too windy today. I start so many vlogs in the lift, but I'm just heading to take the dogs out on their walk, toilet walk, and then we are heading straight to the car and going to the groomers. I've been awake since 3 o'clock, so I'm rather tired and not feeling good. That's why I woke up at 3 o'clock. I woke up in a lot of pain and there was no way I was going to get back to sleep. I did probably get another hour or so on the lounge, so I woke up at 4, but yeah, I'm a bit sore. And this is a real effort to be doing this quite so early for me. I know we're walking at 4 o'clock before when I'm feeling good, but when I'm feeling great, not when I'm not feeling great, it's much harder to do this, but it has to be done. Sorry, Chewy. No, you've tangled me up again. Really? Oh my gosh, why? Oh, can I? There we go. I'm still wearing my Crocs because of my heel. Seems to be the best thing at the moment. Oh, I've arrived at the Whistler, which is the dog grooming place. You don't know where you are, do you? You don't know where you are. You can probably hear that drilling noise, I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure you would be able to hear it, it's quite loud. I'm standing in the doorway to the laundry. Just got back from dropping the dogs off. I had originally planned to go and get my groceries on the way home, or come back, grab my cart and then go over and get them. But I'm feeling pretty atrocious. I don't think I need anything desperately today. So I'm just about to change over the washing. That's why I'm standing in the laundry. I think I'll just do that, hang up my washing, and then maybe grab some breakfast, see how I feel a bit after that. I didn't have a headache, but I feel like there's a slight headache there now. The headache yesterday lasted all day long, which was unusual. I haven't had a bad headache for a long time, but yeah. That drilling noise is probably not helping. I might close the door across because it's not too stinking hot. I like the fresh air, but the dogs aren't here either, so half the time the door is open for the doggies to go in and out. I can just pop the fan on if I need it. Yeah, I'm going to do that in a second because that noise is horrendous and it's going to make my head very sore. A little bit of hand washing. I'm not sure we'll get to that today, we'll see. So I'm just going to get out the clothes, go hang them out, put some towels on, and then I'll grab some breakfast and we'll see what happens after that. Kevin's headed off to an appointment this morning and then he's coming back here to work. Doggies will be a couple of hours and they'll let me know when they're ready to pick up. It's really weird being home all by myself. I'm not sure that's actually happened before. I can't remember when the dogs have been to the groomers before, whether I've actually been home all alone or Kevin's been here with me. But yeah, I've got the place to myself. I'll check in with you. I'm really not feeling very good. Tummy's a bit unsettled and fibro pain, bit of a headache, generally ick. I've switched over my laundry again, so I've hung out the towels that were there and I put in our bath towels, shower towels, bathroom towels, I think that's what I was trying to say. So they're in now, they'll be ready soon. I'm going to throw them in the dryer though. I was hanging them out for a while because I did do that for 6 months when we lived at Iola, but I have also decided I really do prefer them tumble dried because they are much softer. So I figure I will do that, particularly, I was probably going to hang them out actually, I'd kind of forgotten that, but I haven't got room on the clothesline. So I will, yeah, I will throw them in the dryer. I hope it won't take too long. I'm still having issues with the dryer, but anyway. I've got vegetables out ready to chop up. I'm making a curry from a YouTuber, Lisa. I just haven't really got the recipe there, so if I work out, if it's a good one, or if I enjoy it, I will share it. I'll write up the recipe because I'll probably put it into my plan to eat app anyway. So I'll have it for next time. Because Lisa's not a recipe follower, but I am, and I don't have a recipe to follow. So, though there are no quantities for the spices, I can hopefully wing that okay. Never really done that. We'll see how it turns out, I guess. I'm hoping it's nice. It's just, packed full of vegetables really, and some tomatoes, potatoes. So, yeah. So it is a vegan recipe, but Lisa's actually not vegan anyway. They just don't eat a lot of meat, particularly during the week. All right. I was going to say something else. I don't know what I was going to say. So I'm going to try and get that prepped soon and get the dog veggies done. I have done my grocery list for today, but it's actually not that much on it. And I've also split a few things that really to get today because my oat milk is still $1.10 off or something. And I actually have also, in addition, so I'd like to get some more for the week, but I've also ordered some powdered oat milk that's supposed to be nice. Now, I don't know, I'm taking a bit of a gamble obviously on this, because if it does work out and it's nice and we enjoy it in our tea, then it would be obviously a lot cheaper going through all those packaging because it's powdered. So we'll see how that goes. But I'll have to just bite the bullet and try one. But I guess my $10 saved last week, and if I could have done the $10 this week on the other, that'll cover the cost of the powdered one. The powdered one would obviously work out a lot cheaper in the long run. But we'll just see, because I really enjoy the one we're having now. What do we have? The Milk Lab one, I think it is. I can't really face that way to talk to you. I will have to face away from the light. I'm not sure how long the dogs will be. It's been 2 hours now, so I'm probably closer to 3, I think, before I will hear from I'm actually going to pick them up. But obviously I won't go and do groceries now in case they are ready. And also I'm not feeling up to it. So if I don't feel great, I'll just go and get the milk and the baby spinach. That's the only thing I really need to get today. I'll get over and get that, and then tomorrow I can get the rest of it whenever I need it. I think I will need tomorrow to make tomorrow night's dinner. Oh man. So fibro at the moment is so all over the place. Like I had a really good weekend. The weekend was fantastic pain-wise, and then yesterday and today, no. Wish I could make heads or tails of it, but at the moment I don't know. When I wake up, what I'm going to get. Of course, the minute I start to do this, the dogs are ready, so I'm off to get them now. Hello boys. There's a reason I usually follow recipes. I think I've already mucked this up. I don't know if it will matter. I'm sure, I should have watched the video back. I'm pretty sure she put someone put the oil in, and I'm pretty sure she did the onions. When you heat up the oil, put all the spices in, mix them together, then add the vegetables. Okay, I'll just get the vegetables back out of there. I've been putting them in, and I haven't done the spices yet. Oh, maybe I'll go watch the video, make sure I know what I'm doing. Recipes are good for brains like mine. I'm going to show you the puppies since they came back from their grooming. Looking all handsome. They've got nice bandanas for St. Patrick's Day, which is cute. That's cute, you know. Coda's got a bandana for St. Patrick's Day too, and he's got a ball to match and everything. Haven't you? What a cutie. Just been doing some more planning for Singapore. It's starting to knot off. I'm very sore, again very fibro sore through my legs. Oh dear. Anyway, I need to get the doggies out soon for their walk, afternoon walk. I've got 2 parcels to pick up. And I don't know about going to the supermarket now. I'm so sore, so I don't really want to. I'll not worry. I'll do my groceries tomorrow. I thought it turned into another really boring video again for you guys. I was caught up and I thought, oh great, I can spend a bit more time and put more thought into my videos, and then I go and have a fibro day. And it's still very noisy out there. I had to shut the door. Singapore is going to be very interesting, especially with the hot, humid weather. I might have to also put some plans in place for if fibro is really bad and drugs don't make any difference. Which would be like doing a hop on, hop off bus tour, but like just staying on and going for, you could do the river cruise, and there are a few things we could, not that many chores thing, because the bus and train system's supposed to be excellent over there, so using public transport to get around is pretty easy apparently, and even walking around is pretty easy as well. So there's not really like sit down tours. There's not many bus tours, I guess you could say. But yeah, I'll probably make a little list of things we can do if we're really stuck, so that we can still do some things. Just out on our afternoon walk. It's such a beautiful afternoon. Really nice, gorgeous day. Wish I'd felt better, but you know. Okay, got a couple of parcels to pick up. And all my milk and a few bits of fruit mainly. I think that's all it was, fruit and veggie. This is my little haul from Morella Grove. I discovered this cherry balsamic drizzle on our road trip when we went down to Great Ocean Road and whatnot a few years back, and I just love that. I had that with tahini as a dressing, and I just finished off my bottle today, so like that was perfect. And I thought I would get a little oil spray as well, because it should be a good quality one. Like we've had ones before that haven't lasted, but I figure this should be a good one, because I do olive oils and stuff like that too, but we don't use olive oil very much, so I don't have their olive oil. I just we use avocado oil most of the time. And then they sent me a little gourmet satay for free. So that's nice. The handy thing to have in the van or something for a quick, easy dinner, wouldn't it? That's very nice. So perfect timing, as I said, because I finished the bottle today.